Alright, so we've had a little bit of a situation here. I suppose I'm a little late on this, but I just couldn't find the time better than right now to record a video about this. With the update, I've been playing a little bit. I've had fun. I got what I wanted for the most part. Still don't have the Draco, but we'll get it soon. Anyway, the situation has been, if you guys don't know, on CN they actually have the update 1 week early, so they were able to test and see a lot of stuff right before we have. In a way, this is good, but also it's kinda killing the hype a little bit. Regardless, some things were already changed over there, like, the jiggle physics weren't exactly the same as they showed on the live stream. They were a little less, so they fixed that pretty quickly though. And other stuff, I know they're looking into changing something about how Shinku works to maybe make her better. Because people are a little bit mad about her not being that strong. Or rather, she is a little bit weaker than Lacrimosa and Chaos at A0. So, how is this going on? So her kit is a little bit more specific to use than the other two. She kind of requires teammates to allow her to proc her big damage. Obviously on paper this is not a bad thing, because, I mean, everybody needs a team. However, in her case, in Shinku's case, it's a little bit more of a concern, because we've had characters like Chaos and Lacrimosa that perform so well, even not counting for that. So it definitely triggered people a little bit. Regardless, there's actually a bigger issue with her kit, which is, off-field she cannot gain stacks unless she has a dupe. And with that dupe you activate her ability to perform half decently. It's really annoying to run her at A0, is the safest way to put this. Other games have obviously done this a lot. People do say that. Some people bring up like, oh, it's 100%, so of course they're gonna have reliance on dupes. Well, no, there's plenty of 50-50 games out there that also very heavily rely on you having 1 copy, 2 copies, etc. It's not exclusive to a game like this. However, I don't like seeing this. This is not a precedent I would like to have set, because a character should function perfectly well with their kit at A0. The other stuff should increase their performance. That part is fair. Obviously, if you spend money and want to max a character out so they're so strong, or just make them stronger with some dupes, that should be something you can do. However, you should not have to. You should not almost not have fun with the character. Like, the way that you have to play her is so much more annoying. She feels like a lesser character than the other characters who don't really have issues like this without a dupe. This is something that I hope isn't going to be a thing. You know, it's bound to happen at least sometimes, but I'm just hoping that we don't have to constantly have every character need a dupe or two to make them actually function like a character. But yeah, that's kind of where the majority of her issues come from though. It's the fact that she takes quite a bit longer to get her damage out. The damage itself is fine, and she looks, and like all of her animations and actually playing her is great. Like she plays awesome except for that part. So yeah, just, I know they'll do something about her. However, I doubt that they make a change to not have her need the dupe, because, well, they've already sold the dupe to people, so that's not gonna be the smartest thing. regardless, some other stuff. I haven't done the RPG game yet, so we'll probably have to come back around to that. To do the review of that, probably have to come back around. However, about the Draco, there's also been people that are a little bit questioning about that. The good thing is, the Draco is quite a lot cheaper than the Porsche. The Porsche costed, was like 21, 22 million, a lot. This one costs only 11.8 million. It's like 10 million less. It's way better. And I mean, there are multiple reasons for it. Obviously, you can't run it in races. You can't do like swift travel with it or something. It's only purely for you riding on the bike. However, I actually think that the bike itself is very good. It has some cool stuff. Honestly, the shifting, the like strafing is a little not wieldy. It gives you a really sharp turn, but it doesn't have many uses besides that, right? It's like only for a very sharp turn and basically nothing else. And also, even then, it can be a little bit troublesome to get right. You will need to practice for it. If you're on mouse and keyboard, it's gonna be like, which like you're gonna have to let go of a button, but not really, because you want to be pressing on 3 buttons, so you're gonna need another finger over there. That's kind of the experience that I had in the test drive. And the speed, it's not the Porsche, that's for sure, but comparatively to the bikes in general, in particular the 300k bike, it is way better in terms of speed, acceleration, recovery. Once you hit something and like stop, it recovers a lot faster, and the turning is very good. Like the handling is very fast. In fact, it was a little disorienting how good it turned, because I was used to the 300k bike. So just for yourself, try it out. It's not like a must-have bike, right? Like the jump is nice. Obviously, you're able to like jump over stuff and get to a different, like skip between roads a little better, but it's nothing game breaking really, right? Like it's fun and everything, but it's not a must. It's not a must have. Like the Porsche was basically a must have if you gave a single fuck about races, because it's the best car in the game. But this one is purely for your own enjoyment. Well, maybe at some point they add a race for bikes specifically, but it's not there yet. So it's nice to have and it's convenient like any other bike, but it's not something you really need. So just think for yourself, check it out, see how it feels. If you really like it, I think it's worth it. It's a good bike. And you also get your characters, specifically the female characters, with their ass really far up.